Good morning, Braes Golf Centre members. I hope you're all safe and well and looking forward to a return to golf on Friday of this week. We keep our fingers crossed that we get the go-ahead. The tee sheet will go live online tomorrow night on the app and on the website at 6 p.m. You will be able to book for Friday. If anything changes, we will cancel those bookings for Friday and we'll move to Saturday if that's the day. If the Scottish Government say it's Monday, then it'll be Monday that the tee sheet will actually start being used. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll know more at lunchtime on Thursday, but we thought we had to get the booking system up and running to allow people to get their times booked plenty of time in advance. We issued a Braes Golf Centre guidelines list, which we will issue again. There was 11 points on that we asked members to follow, and it was a breakdown of all the information that's come from Scottish Government and Scottish Golf. There is some background to that and some guidelines from Scottish Golf and the Scottish Government, and I just intend to go through those just now in a short video so that you can that you have the same information I have. And if you do require anything at all, you just drop me an email at gm@braesgolf.co.uk and I'll try and answer the question for you. The general guidelines are still in place: travel restrictions, social distancing, members at high risk through shielding must stay at home. Anybody that has any symptoms of the disease must stay away from the club. Tee times already we've discussed, we have to be booked in advance and booked online. There will be 10-minute intervals in between, and the tee sheet will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. For booking. It will come online 6 p.m. on Tuesday, and you'll be able to book from there. Remember, if you are struggling to book, I'll have supplied my email address and my phone number, and you can contact me and I'll book a time for you and also help you get to use the app and online access. Play will be restricted to 2 balls maximum at the moment, but these 2 players can be from different households. Individuals are fine to go out and play by themselves, but also there are the option to contact the club if you want to play in a 3, but all 3 players must be from the same household, and we will give you that permission to play. But we have to keep a check on this because we will be getting checked upon. There will be no competition play in the first instance until the easing of the lockdown gets a bit further down the road in phase 2, and at that point we will consider competitions in July or whenever we're allowed to do it. We will try and get that done. The clubhouse facilities will remain closed, and there's no access to the clubhouse other than making an appointment to collect your clubs, or if we have a period of time where we will have the clubhouse open, we'll advertise that and say you can come and collect your clubs. Better to give us a phone, arrange to come up before Friday, better, so you've got your clubs in the car ready to go. Once you've completed your round, you will not be allowed back into the locker room to return your clubs. You need to take them home because the clubhouse physically will be shut. Physical distancing rules apply obviously when you're collecting your clubs and on the golf course and in the car park. We do ask when you arrive at the club, can you park as far away from everybody else as you possibly can? And know it's a small car park, but we're actively working on the car park at the moment to extend it as far as we can, and that way you can park your car away from other people. So just keep an eye on that as much as you can. Going through the rest of the guidelines, no social gatherings in the car park or on the golf course. We don't want to see lots of people standing about talking to each other before they go out. You have to keep your physical distancing in place. We advise that you turn up 15 minutes before you're due to tee off, not any earlier, and we don't approach the first tee earlier than 5 minutes before you're due to tee off. There will be no buggies for hire in the meantime. It's all about hygiene and keeping them clean, so they will not be available. We ask that you don't rake bunkers. We're not going to provide bunker rakes, so if you can tie them with your club or with your shoe, then great. We will try and keep them as up to standard as we can. The hole cups have been altered to allow the ball to drop into the hole, but not any further, not down to the bottom, so you can collect your ball. Do not touch the flag pin. Do not remove the flag pin, please. That's one area that we have been told you have to follow that procedure. Going through the rest of the guidelines, we kind of covered most things. We ask, obviously that you go to the toilet before you leave the house, because there will no facilities at the golf club for this. We ask, that you bring your own food and drink and you don't share it with others. We don't use the bins on the golf course. You take your rubbish home. Anything that's sort of get touchable, don't sit on the benches. Things like that. It's just common sense things that we ask that you do. That this is passed down from the Scottish Government guidelines about all interaction with other people. Just keep yourself safe at all times. Now, if there's anything else that you need or you want to ask, please do so by giving me a phone or giving me an email. Nothing's a problem at this moment in time. We want to get our members back out playing golf. We've had a massive increase in the number of members that we have over the last few days, and the tee was going to be busy. So we are here to help you get out and play golf. Thanks for listening. It's the first time I've done one of these, and hopefully we'll do a few more, but hopefully they won't be needed before too long and we can actually meet in person. Thanks.